here's where I throw ball in your direction. If the Brooklyn Nets with James Harden and KD can't find them ways out themselves out of the Eastern Conference, we need to look at Steve Nash, because coaching matters. Coaching matters. Last year, when he managed KD's minutes or mismanaged KD's minutes, and KD was exhausted, we paid attention to that. James Harden was healthy. Remember, we're assuming James Harden and KD are going to be healthy this year. If they are healthy, you understand? And they coming together. I believe they got the talent to be anybody.
So we talk about the Bucks, who just won the championship, the Heat, who have Eric Spoelstra, and the Sixers, who have Doc Rivers.
We will find out what they are tonight. We've got a lot to go around. Mike Green, Ron Jackson, and Anthony Hubbard have the call. It's the Nets and the Sixers. Enjoy the game. We'll see you at the half.
Right.
Welcome to Philadelphia on a beautiful Friday night where we kick off our NBA on ESPN doubleheader featuring two of the Eastern Conference elite teams. It's the home opener for the 76ers at the Wells Fargo Center as they host the Nets, and we welcome you to NBA Courtside, presented by DoorDash. Meanwhile, these two teams, both with high expectations this season, but both dealing with star player absences. However, a very eventful day here in Philadelphia regarding Ben Simmons and his holdout with the Sixers. With details, we welcome in Cassidy Hubbard. Hey, Cassidy.
Hey, Mike. Yes, Ben Simmons spoke to the entire team this morning at shoot-around, and he told them that he is not mentally prepared to play up to his expectations and to rejoin the team at this time. I'm also told that he first sought out professional help for his mental health this summer. As Adrian Wojnarowski has been reporting, he will get an evaluation and start a process, and there's no timetable for his return to the team. Additionally, he did take some accountability today in this meeting. I'm told that he said that he doesn't think that he could have handled these things up until this point. He also wants to make it clear it was not a phone, but a practice jersey in his pocket the day before he was kicked out and suspended for conduct detrimental to the team. Overall, he asked his teammates to give him some time as he seeks evaluations, and Joel Embiid told me the meeting was helpful for their team. And Tobias Harris took to Twitter posting they respect his privacy and space during this time, adding, when he's ready, we will embrace our brother with love. Mike, Mark?
All right, Cassidy. So, Mark, an interesting twist here in this situation. You've watched the whole thing closely throughout the summer up until now. What's your take on the whole thing?
So we're talking about a 25-year-old man who is an elite talent and has generational wealth. And we're expecting him to be perfect. It doesn't work like that. He's been far from perfect. He's made mistakes. Matter of fact, he made a mistake at the most crucial moment during the playoff series in Philadelphia. He made a mistake, but he wasn't the only one. Doc Rivers had a chance to talk in the post-game press conference. He made a mistake. He wasn't the only one. Joel Embiid, his co-star, threw him underneath the bus, made a mistake. Daryl Morey and the leadership of the Philadelphia 76ers have been far from perfect. The good news for Sixer fans is Ben Simmons talked in front of the team today, and that is part of the healing process. Great things happen when you communicate, and that's a good sign for Sixers.
Might be the best sign. Again, there were times throughout this whole ordeal where you thought there's no way he would ever play for the Sixers again. That might have changed with some of the events of today. As for Brooklyn, they're also without one of their star players, Kyrie Irving. Nothing new on that. Kyrie Irving will not play for the Nets unless two things change, or one of two things, and that's the New York City mandate on vaccines, or if he decides to get vaccinated. So the Nets are going forth as if he's not going to be on their team. That's a huge hole to fill. What's your thoughts in terms of the best way to fill that gap?
Well, they're not a better team without Kyrie Irving, but the good news for Nets fans is they have two of the top 75 players in the history of this game. They will make guys around them better, and they have the ability to score and make plays on the offensive end.
And they started off their opening game of the season with a loss in Milwaukee, chance to get that first win. Meanwhile, for the 76ers, Joel Embiid and the Sixers won their first game. When we come back, past the other Bucks with the Sixers center.
NBA Courtside on ESPN is presented by DoorDash, the official on-demand delivery platform of the NBA.